Hello and welcome to Cafe Mutual YouTube channel. Friends, money markets are among the top performers in the fixed income space in short-term category. So let us understand more about the fund category from our expert fund manager, Anju Chhajer, who is senior fund manager at Nippon India Mutual Fund. Anju has over 25 years of experience in fixed income space. So without wasting a single minute, let's welcome Anju. Good evening, Anju.
Good evening.
Anju, my first question to you is that Amphi data shows that majority of short-term funds have not beaten their benchmark. So what are the key reasons for this?
I would I would say we have beaten the benchmark.
Yes, yes.
Depending on the positioning of each fund, if you are longer than the benchmark, naturally you underperform the benchmark.
Mm,
Or if you are shorter than depending on the market scenario, there may be a scenario where one would outperform or underperform the benchmark. But if you look at our performance over the last 1 year, broadly we have been able to outperform the benchmark.
okay. So Anju, liquid funds and overnight funds are good for cash management or to meet short-term expenses. But where does a money market fund fit into investors' portfolio? And what's the utility of money market funds according to you?
Money market funds, as we all know, invest in up to 1 year assets.
Mm,
So the risk profile of that fund is higher than any liquid fund. So these funds are ideal for investment horizon of 3 months or more, around 42 months to 6 months period. That
mm,
is the broad investment horizon one should have.
mm,
So whatever liquidity surplus which is beyond our expenditure and other things, which we would want to keep in surplus and invest in at opportune time, depending on our view on the markets. Like people can do STPs from here. They can invest in money market fund and do an STP regularly, put in a regular STP. Or if you have in next 6 months or whatever period some expenditure coming, that money can be deployed. So depending on any surplus over and above liquid or immediate liquidity requirement, which may be invested in liquid fund or
mm.
overnight fund, can be invested in money market fund. Investors generally, if we have seen, who
Mm.
have an investment horizon above 45 days, generally would want to invest in money market funds
Okay,
broadly.
okay. So Anju, value research data shows that Nippon India Money Market Fund has delivered over 7.60% in the last 1 year period. So what has contributed to this performance?
Performance of the fund is more contributed by carry of
Mm,
the assets. So we see that the carry is very important in these products, especially the short maturity products. So we have tried to maintain a good carry in the fund,
mm,
along with managing the duration on regular basis and
mm,
churning. I would not churning the portfolio. One can say, but it is actually reallocating the portfolio, selling the very short maturity asset, and then moving to 6 to 12 month asset,
okay,
depending on our interest rate view. So both these factors has contributed to the performance of the fund.
okay. So Anju, selecting a short-term funds like a money market fund is very difficult for MFDs due to marginal difference in performance. So in such a scenario, how can MFDs identify the superior money market funds for their clients?
First thing is you have to be consistent in
Mm,
all kind of market scenario.
mm,
One should be consistent in their performance,
mm,
and that is the biggest factor that one should look at.
mm,
Second is the asset quality. One should look at what is the kind of assets that are there. What is the credit rating mix of the portfolio
mm,
that can be looked at. The asset quality mix also can be looked at. CDCP
mm,
mix and T-bill mix of the portfolio. So you have to overall look at the portfolio and over and above everything, the consistency of the fund. Say you maintain a particular method in which you manage the fund. You don't overdo or underdo in a different market scenario,
mm,
because these products generally work well when you maintain a consistent method of doing things.
mhm. Okay. So, Anju, Nippon India Money Market Fund has a moderate risk profile. So, can you tell us more about this risk profile?
Yeah. As we are aware, there are
Mm,
three factors that are decided taken into account when we are defining a risk profile of the fund,
Okay.
which is credit risk, liquidity risk, and duration risk.
Okay.
Duration is low only because it is up to 1 year. It's not very high. But your credit risk and your liquidity risk, that is because this portfolio would generally run a 25 to 30% of non-AAA assets. Hence, it comes into moderate risk category.
Okay. And Anju, the fund holds over 90 securities currently. So why do you think that fund is not over diversified?
One should not look at the number of securities because especially in debt market space and especially money market space, one award issuer as a issuer can issue 10 different maturities and we may be holding 5 of them.
Okay.
So the number of instruments may be more, but if you look at the number of issuers,
Okay.
that is only 35 or 36, which
Okay.
is 2.5% per issuer, which is not over diversification. That much diversification is required in the portfolio at all point of time.
Okay. One last question, Anju. Why should MFDs recommend Nippon India money market funds to their clients?
Consistency, performance, these are the two basic things, and discipline and our credit profile of the fund. All these are at optimum level. We maintain a good carry of the product, maintaining the asset quality, and run a very disciplined duration in the portfolio. Do not overdo on the higher side or on the lower side, and regularly deliver market related returns.
Okay. So with that, we have come to an end to this interesting session. Thank you so much, Anju, for your time.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And finally, I thank each one of you for being such a wonderful audience. Have a great day at work, guys. Bye.